my name is Jill. Thanks for coming to my channel and watching. Today I'm going to show you why Sephora, the VIB sale, is just a complete hoax. It's a scam, it's a hoax, I don't care what you call it, but you can just get much better deals elsewhere. And I don't want to see everyone wasting their money at the VIB sale when you can buy these things a week later from the brand website and get them for so much cheaper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each product I bought from the VIB sale, and then I'm going to compare it to what it would cost now a week later. Black Friday deals are coming out, Cyber Monday. Now that that information is coming out, I'm going to tell you what the price difference is, how much money I could have saved, and why I don't think it's worth it to shop the VIB sale. I myself am a 15%er during the VIB sale, so I'm that middle tier. I don't get the 20% off, which you could argue in some cases is worth it to buy from Sephora if you get the 20% off, because a lot of the brands that I like are 20% off on their own websites, so it's much more of the same comparability. But there's some things I bought that are now like 40% off. Some things I want that are like 50% off. At the very least, they're at least 25% off. So I just want everyone to be really informed when they're buying these things and know that you can get better deals. And just because it seems like it's fantastic and you should rush to Sephora and buy everything during the VIB sale, that's not true. And you can find better deals if you just wait a week and do a little bit more research. But let's get into today's video and I will break it all down for you. So let's get started. I have my two Sephora packages here. So in this box, I have the LYS cream blush that I got. I have the One Size Beauty powder foundation that I got. This is just a tester. It's the Amore Pacific Treatment Enzyme Peel Cleansing Powder, so that sounds interesting. And I have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Eyeshadow Quad. I got the Bobbi Brown color corrector, which I'm really excited to use. This is probably like the #1 thing that I wanted. And then I also got a lip liner. This is just the Sephora brand, and it is one of the nude, 01 the nudist. And I got some more testers. This is the Faux Filter Luminous Matte Huda Beauty foundation. It's just a tester, so maybe I'll use this today actually. I don't think I have that much more, so I might only have like one thing in this second box, but let's see. Okay, yeah, so all I got in here was a Tower 28 lip gloss, more Huda foundation, and we're gonna get started. I'm gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown color corrector first. I saw many reviews on this. I saw Jessica Braun and Ali Glines. I hope I'm saying that right. I love both of them. I saw both of them recommend this, and as you can see, I have like the worst under eye bags. I really wanted to try something. I have tried the e.l.f. version of this color corrector. It's fine, not fantastic. So I was like, you know what? I trust them. I'm gonna try it out. Let's see if it can cover up bags that are like this bad. I'm just gonna pull up the prices on my phone. And this is how I'm gonna get into why I think, even though these products are probably great, and some of them I know are great because I've used them before, but I still think buying them at Sephora from the VIB holiday sale is just a total scam. I bought this Bobbi Brown color corrector for $31. That's what it usually retails for. With my discount, it came out to $26.35. If I were to buy this from the Bobbi Brown website during the Black Friday deals, which are going on all week, I would get 30% off and the total price would come to $21.70. Also, on Bobbi Brown right now, no matter what you buy, whether it's $5 or $500, you get free shipping no matter what. But let's go ahead and put this on. And I got the color Light Peach. So this is what it looks like. It's just a very light peachy corally shade. I'm just gonna go in with my finger, swirl around a little bit, warm it up, and then go in and tap it underneath my eye. Whew. I did not put my finger in there for a long time and I thought I wasn't getting enough, but a lot came up on my eye, as you can see. It is a little bit sticky. I also have really, really dry under eyes, so I would recommend going in with a moisturizer before you put this on, but it's blending out pretty well actually. It's just a little bit stickier than I had anticipated. I think also because I have that e.l.f. one, and the e.l.f. one is so super thin. I think it's just a different texture than what I was expecting, but not in a bad way. Now, Jessica Braun said that she uses this alone sometimes. She doesn't even go over with a concealer after. I'm still seeing some darkness show through, so I am probably gonna have to go in with a concealer, but we will get there when we get there. All right, so I think this did a good job. It's obviously gonna look a little bit different on camera than it does in person, but I definitely do still see darkness coming through. It's not like opaque coverage or anything. I feel like this is a really good shade match for me though. I can barely see the line where the product is just ending up on my face over here. Like, it doesn't look orange or anything. So I think that this is a really great shade match if I just wanted to match my skin. If I wanted to brighten the under eye, I might have to go a little bit lighter. It feels a little bit stickier than the e.l.f. one. I feel like it's gonna be a better grip, and that's how it's not gonna slide around on you when you put concealer on top. I do think that this looks really natural. I just looked at it in the bathroom, so without all these lights, and it just blends perfectly into my skin. I'm gonna go over and put Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. I've talked about it on my channel before. I have a video using it. If you'd like to see, I'll link it down below. But I'm just gonna put some concealer on. All right, let's go ahead and blend. I definitely do think that my under eyes look better, especially the last time I used this concealer. I remember thinking that a lot of darkness was coming through, and this was only one coat. So I don't even think I need to go in with a second coat of concealer. I usually use at least 2 coats, if not 3, but I don't think that I need that. I think it looks quite nice. The only thing is it's looking a little bit dry in this corner right here, but I'm not attributing that to the concealer or the color corrector. I think that's just my eye. So yeah, I like this product a lot. I think that the Bobbi Brown color corrector did a great job. I have light peach, as I said before, but again, it's just a big price difference. If I had waited a couple days and bought it from the site directly, it would have been $21.70 compared to the $26.35 that I did pay for it. So I'm basically giving up 15% off by buying it from Sephora during the VIB sale instead of the Bobbi Brown directly. Let's go on to the next product. I'm not gonna use any primer today because I didn't get one. So I'm gonna just go in here and use this foundation and mix it up myself. There isn't much in here, so I'm kind of glad that I have 2. I don't think that's gonna be enough. I'm actually confused. How could that be enough? How can that be in? Okay, there's literally no foundation in here, so you're definitely not gonna be able to actually use it on your face, but you're not gonna be able to like actually put on the foundation and wear it for a day. Like, it's not a one-day tester, it's like a half a cheek tester. So I'm gonna blend it out with my sponge. Okay, it also just dried down really quickly. It's like not blending out at all. I have to really drag with my sponge. I do have the powder foundation though, so like I'm not too worried. Usually in these things, even though they're small, they give you enough to like semi-cover your face, you know, but there's literally nothing in those. That's fine though, we're gonna move on. I do have a powder foundation, which we will get to, but before that, I wanna finish up all of my creams. I bought this LYS cream blush. This is in the shade Higher Standard. It's a satin matte blush. So instead of the $16 at full price, I paid $13.60 because I had 15% off through the VIB sale. And even though that price is not bad, again, if I had just waited, I can purchase this same exact blush from the LYS website directly and get 40% off. Instead of that $13 and change that I paid for this, I could have gotten it for $9.06 from the website directly. The only thing to note with LYS is you have to spend a minimum to get free shipping. You have to spend at least $50. So I wouldn't say it's a complete dud buying it from Sephora from the VIB sale, just because I wasn't gonna spend $50 on the LYS website. However, that's still a big difference, 40% off versus 15% off. But let's try out the blush. So for a $16 product, I actually think that this packaging is unbelievable. It's super, super nice. It doesn't feel heavy or weighty or anything, but it is magnetized, if you just heard that. And then it comes with a nice mirror inside. Not that I'm probably ever gonna use it, but it is nice to have. And the shade itself is nice. So I'm just gonna go in with my blush brush and stamp some on. I'm not really sure how pigmented it is, so I'm gonna just put a little bit on first, work it into the back of my hand, and then go on my face. This is really, really nice, and it's blending in very easily. I actually don't even think I needed to. Oh, yes, I did need to work it into the back of my hand because at first nothing was coming off the brush, but I think because I mostly wiped it off on the back of my hand. But that is a very pretty shade. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and really press that into the skin. It is almost blending out like it's a powder. It's really interesting. It's not super creamy, but not in a bad way. Like, it just looks really nice and natural and kind of like effortless. I really like this blush. So that is the LYS blush. I think it looks really, really nice. And while I don't think that I overpaid for it necessarily, I just wish I waited and got the 40% off instead of getting the 15% off at Sephora. But next I'm gonna go into this One Size Beauty powder. I've heard really great things about this. I've heard that it's very blurring, looks very natural, so I'm excited to use it. So I'm just gonna open up the packaging if I can. And this is Light 5, and I completely guessed what shade, so I honestly have no idea how this is gonna turn out. But let's open her up. Looks like it might be a little bit, actually, it looks pretty good. I am looking a little washed out just because of the lights, so in person it actually looks like it's gonna be a pretty good shade match. Again, I got it for 15% off. It retails for $33. However, because of the sale, I paid $28.05. However, if you go onto the One Size Beauty shop online and buy it directly from them, you can get it 25% off, which will be $24.75 instead of paying that $28.05. So a little more savings there that I also missed out on. And through the One Size Beauty website, you can take 25% off of anything that you buy on the website from the 26th to the 29th of November. So you have until Black Friday, until the end of Cyber Monday to get your deals. Also with One Size Beauty, if you order directly from their website, it's free shipping no matter how much you spend, and you get a free gift. So that's nice. I don't know if that's always, but it's definitely happening right now. So I could have gotten this for about $4-ish cheaper than I paid for it. But let's go and try it out. Just have a fluffy brush. I'm gonna swirl it in. I've heard really good things about this powder, that it's very blurring and that it has really good coverage. I would just like to say, I didn't put anything on my face, like primer or anything, and my nose is just glowing. Just, you know, hyping myself up a little bit there, no biggie. Here's the foundation on the right side of my face. It really, really looks nice. I have to say, I wasn't expecting that. I know people online have said, oh, it's really nice and it's really blurring, but it really is nice, and it's a pretty good shade match for me too. Honestly, a little shocked actually. I wasn't thinking I was gonna like this that much, but it just looks really, really smooth on the skin. And I used a brush. I'm gonna go in on this side with a sponge and we'll see what the difference is, if any. The coverage is definitely better when you use a dampened sponge. Now when I put it on with the sponge, I think because it's thicker, it is not as good of a shade match. So I just gave myself props for a good shade match, and that's definitely not a good one, you can see. But then on this side, it's lighter, and it's not having that harshness that this side is. So I think that if you're gonna go with a sponge, you just need to match to your face a little bit better than if you just use the brush. I do think you get a little bit more coverage with the sponge, obviously. However, the brush side looks a lot nicer. So I'm just gonna like buff this out a little bit. It's just a much softer finish, I would say, and it looks a lot more smooth and nice. There we go. The side with the sponge just looks a little bit cakier to me, which is gonna happen with a powder, but also I'm gonna go in with a setting spray after and see what that does. I definitely like it better with the brush. I'm gonna put on some bronzer. I don't have a new bronzer from Sephora, so just gonna go in with my tried and true, which is Physicians Formula. Guys, I'm definitely getting better at this because that is the second time in the last week I said Physicians Formula. Oh, third time, and I didn't mess it up. I wonder if I can put this over powder. I don't think I can, but we're gonna go for it because I definitely need more blush now that I covered up with a powder foundation. And I mean, worst case scenario, I just wash it off, you know? So let's see if it layers over powder nicely, because if it does, that would be a big game changer, honestly. Because then forgetful people like me can always have their cream blushes and bronzers and whatever they want to use. Okay, so this did just layer really nicely on top of that powder foundation. It's definitely cream, but it's not creamy once you put it on your brush and you blend it out on your face. It's really an interesting formula, and it seems like it sets down to a powder. So it doesn't say that on the packaging or anything. Yeah, it just says high standard self-love satin matte cream blush. But it feels like it sets down to a powder, so it layered really nicely on top. But I'm just gonna go ahead and press it all into my skin so that it blends nicely. And let's put on a little bit of highlighter, and then we'll go on to the next product. I just used a little Essence Pure Nude. Nothing new, nothing fancy, but beautiful nonetheless. And as far as new products, I have a couple more, but I'm gonna go, spritz with some setting spray, give you an update on the foundation, and then we'll move on to the eyes and the lips. This Huda does not have a lot of foundation in it, but it is good working as a fan for my setting spray, so you win some, you lose some, but now I have a fan. After patting the setting spray and drying off my face with my impromptu, After the setting spray and pressing in that powder with a sponge, definitely looks better than it did before as far as the pores and everything go, but this side definitely just looks more textured, the one that I did with the sponge. So I say go with a brush. It gives it a really nice airbrushed finish. You can't even tell that you're wearing makeup, whereas this side is just a little bit more textured. Looks more just, a little heavy and a little makeup-y. Let's go into our next product, which is going to be the Charlotte Tilbury Eyeshadow Quad in Pillow Talk. And this one is a little bit tricky. So if you buy this directly from Sephora, it is more expensive than if you bought it during the Black Friday sale from Charlotte Tilbury. However, you can't buy this alone. Right now on the site, she has all these discounts. They're 30% off certain bundles. So this eyeshadow palette would be bundled with other things. You wouldn't be able to just get a discount on this alone. That could change, I'm not really sure. Basically, you can get 30 or 40% off on some items. I've heard varying things. I know for sure you can get 30% off certain bundles on the Charlotte Tilbury website directly. I've seen online that she's maybe gonna have things that come out at 40% off. I'm not really sure though, I haven't seen that myself. And I'm not sure if that's just gonna be bundles or if that's going to be individual items. But I can tell you it's 100%, if you go on her website right now, she does have bundles, including this eyeshadow palette with other items that are in total 30% off. But she does not have individual items that are just 30% off. This retailed for $53 from Sephora originally. And I ended up paying $45.05 for this eyeshadow quad, which is super pricey. However, it is so pretty. It's really expensive though, but if I did wait for the sale on Charlotte Tilbury, honestly, I think I probably would have bought something from her website directly just because it is 30, maybe 40% off. Again, I don't know about this 40% off rumor floating around, but there are so many things that I want from Charlotte Tilbury. Of course, they're all expensive, so I don't really buy a lot from her, but I want the highlighter, I want the contour, I want the blush. I literally want like everything from her. So I'm sure whatever bundle this comes with is something that's on my list already to buy. So I can't tell you what this would be, on her website, because technically it would be full price unless you bought it in a bundle. So I'm gonna do a quick eyeshadow look with this palette. I'm just gonna take the lightest shade and buff it into my crease right now. Just doing a casual look, nothing too fancy, because again, we're just using this quad, which is really for everyday purposes, and that's not what the video is about really. It's about why Sephora is kind of a scam. Not Sephora, I lied. I should say Sephora VIB is kind of a scam, especially just in the holiday season, because honestly, if you wait a couple days, you can go to the store directly on their website, that brand, and then get a much better deal. I'm only at the middle level on Sephora. I don't get the 20% off, so you could make the argument, like especially with some places, that they only have 20% off from the brand directly, and through Sephora you get 20% off, so it's really the same thing. But for me, I only get the 15% off. I'm not at the highest level, and everything that I've personally seen that I bought or that I wanted was more than 15 or 20% off. So either way, really, I should have just waited. But I really do love this eyeshadow palette. It's so pretty. Even that's like that one color, it's so pretty. And take that same brush and just go into the deeper shade, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. Just kind of stamp it in. And again, if I was doing more of like a glam look, I would use different brushes and I wouldn't use this, you know, large blending brush for everything. But because it's just more of a chill look and everything's really gonna be fused together, I don't really mind using this. Honestly, I didn't even blend it at all, and it looks blended for me already. That's really what you're paying for, I feel like, when you get these high price shadows, is you're really paying for the foolproofness, the blendability. I literally did nothing and it's already blended for me. It's really amazing. I'm gonna take a flat brush and just go into this sparkly shade on the top and put that over my lid. Not all the way, maybe like halfway. So effortless, so easy. I didn't even have to do anything. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush again and just blend that ever so slightly together. That's gorgeous. It's literally 3 shades and it's so pretty. I don't even think that it comes across on camera as nice as it really is. It's stunning. I'm so impressed by this. You know, I don't even care if it was high priced. It's probably the prettiest palette I've ever used. And I have some Pat McGrath. I've used Natasha Denona, but it's just so flattering and like demure, but like sophisticated. I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, anyways, okay, so before I keep ranting, I'm gonna go in with this super duper glitter shade. Just put some on my finger and then put it in the center of my eye. I'm kind of blending it back and forth, a little bit into the brighter shade, a little bit into the darker shade. So pretty. All right, and that's literally it for the eyeshadow look, and I'm obsessed. I think it looks so beautiful, so demure. As I said, I don't even know another word, just so flattering and defining my eyes and everything, but it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. And again, it's really not doing it justice on camera. It's also nighttime right now, so I don't have any natural sunlight, but it's just, the glitter is so glittery. The mattes are so smooth. Again, I like barely blended this and it's just like perfect. All right, we're moving on to the next product because I can't stop talking about this eyeshadow palette. Let me put on mascara. I use the Lash Princess by Essence, which I love, but I wonder if it's just like weighing down my eyelashes too much. But this is the eye look, and again, the eyeshadow is stunning. It is probably the prettiest eyeshadow look I've ever done, in my opinion. It's so simple, yet it's so beautiful. Anyways, let's move on. I have 2 more products, and this first one is going to be a lip pencil from Sephora. So yeah, because this is a Sephora product, I can't say it was a bad deal because I wouldn't be able to get it anywhere else. Sephora is the home website or the brand website, so this is the one product I say is worth it that I bought from Sephora. It is a nude lip liner. It's in 01 The Nudist. I am a little confused though, because there was a deal going on at the same time that I purchased everything that said you could get 30% off of Sephora brand products during the VIB sale. However, it wouldn't let me add it to my cart. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if other people had the same thing. I don't know if you could only use one discount code at a time. I'm not really sure how that works, but it seems like in the future, it'd be nice if you could combine the discount so that you can get the 15% off products generally on Sephora, and then the 30% off the items that are Sephora brand only. I'm not saying that we should be able to combine them for $45. I'm just saying like you should be able to, in the same order, buy something from Sephora for the 30% off and something from the general website for the 15 or whatever your status is. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. And I'm also going to fill them in a little bit. That is no joke. That is super nude. I don't really think goes with the eye look. I don't know how much I actually like the color. I hate to say it, but I feel like I have no life in me. It's a nice lip liner though. Like, it's creamy. It was really easy to put on. And I mean, the price is not bad. The lip liner was $13 from Sephora. And with my discount, I paid $11.05. I just feel like this is not my color. But I'm gonna go into my next product, which is this Tower 28 gloss. I've been hearing things about these for so long. I was like, you know what? It's finally time. Let me try it. People say these are the best glosses ever. So let's see if that's true. This gloss originally retails for $14. And with my discount, I paid $11.90. However, if I went to the Tower Beauty website directly, I could have gotten this gloss for 20% off, so 5% more than I got. If you are the highest member of Sephora Rouge or whatever they call it, technically you would have gotten the same discount. I just am not, I'm the mid-level, so I got 15, as I said before. If I waited, I would have gotten 5% more off from this gloss if I just waited and bought it from the Tower 28 website directly. Also, with these glosses and Tower 28 in general, it is shipping minimum. For free shipping, you have to spend $30, which is not horrible. It's like a little more than 2 glosses, but I only got the one, so I'm not sure that I would have made that shipping minimum requirement anyways. For me, it probably was worth it to buy the gloss from Sephora directly. I got the shade Cashew. I think we all know by now what the Tower 28 glosses actually look like. And I do like that they're more affordable and everyone loves them. Ooh, very smooth. All right, let's apply. Okay, so there's with the gloss. I definitely like the liner now that I have some gloss on top. It definitely needed some type of shine or something, but it looks better. I think I do like the combination. I think that I would wear something else with this eye look though, something warmer, but this is good to have. Where's my lip liner? These are both, I think, good to have. They look nice together and good to have when I do want to do a nude lip. Now, I kind of look like I have lips, which is always nice. But let me take out my hair clips, judge the hair so I look not like this, basically. And then I will be back to discuss. Here is the finished look. I think everything I did buy looks really, really nice. I am impressed by everything I bought. However, as I mentioned, I do think that there are a lot of savings to be had if you order from the website directly and not from Sephora. So when I say the VIB sale is a hoax or a scam, I just mean that Sephora really strategically has that sale every year right before the holidays and right before Black Friday, because they know if they do it at the same time as every other brand, no one's going to buy anything from Sephora because you're going to save so much more money if you buy from the brands themselves directly from their website. So I just want everyone to be conscious of that, know that going in, that even though you're getting a discount on everything, you can technically get a better price most other places. And not everything is going to be on sale for Black Friday. So if you don't buy it at the VIB sale, you kind of are taking that risk of, oh, they might not be doing any sales this year. I might not get a discount. However, I'd say like 99% of brands are doing sales. And honestly, I haven't seen anything below 20% off. So for me, it's definitely more worth it to buy from the brand directly than from Sephora. It is nicer to just go to Sephora, put a bunch of things in your cart, get one box and not have to worry about going to different places and comparing prices and everything. And I get that, it's kind of more convenient. However, the savings difference is just massive. So I'm gonna put up the totals now of what I paid buying this from Sephora with my 15% off discount during the VIB sale, and what it is if I just bought it from the websites directly. And then in the future, maybe next year, you'll just know, oh, hey, my favorite brand had this percentage off. Sephora only has 10, 15, or 20, so I'm gonna wait until Black Friday or Cyber Monday to get my 40% off discount or whatever it may be. Buying from Sephora directly is definitely more convenient. You don't have to go to different websites. You don't have to do math, which I'm not good at, which is why I'm going to put the prices on the screen. Well, I'm not telling you right now because I can't do that math in my head right now. To me, it's more important to save the money and spend that little bit extra time than vice versa. But that's really your personal opinion. If it's not worth it to you to spend that time doing that, then just do the Sephora VIB sale. It's so much easier. Get your holiday gifts earlier. But when it comes to saving some money, I'm all for that. So next year, I'm definitely going to check out the Black Friday deals before I buy some stuff. The Sephora sale really isn't all it's cracked up to be. You can get better deals elsewhere, especially if you're in the 10% off range. A lot of companies, just for going to their website for the first time, will offer 10% off. So do your research before you buy. See if there are any better deals out there, because there probably are. And that is my advice, you know, save some money where you can if you want. And other than that, that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope this was helpful. I will see you in my next video, and happy holidays.